Okay, let's start.
Yeah, let's start.
Hello, everybody. My name is Igor. I'm the CEO and the founder of Espro, a technology consulting firm. Um, I'm more than 10 years already in IT, and just at Espro, together with my team, we delivered over last uh, uh, 6 years more than 150 projects, and more than 50% of those projects we've been working with were venture-based businesses. So we participated a lot in success of many businesses, and we also saw how businesses made errors in building innovative products. And today, I want to share my experience about startup stages and perspectives, operation perspectives, which companies has, specifically creating startups, and how to effectively set goals, being a CEO or CTO of a startup. Specifically talking about startups and venture-based businesses. So they have a quite fast scale, and over 5 years, company is changing a lot. So the company is in the beginning is totally different company rather than in 5 years. That's why we can't say that. That's why we can't compare the operation process in the beginning and at the end, and even in the middle. So that's why I suggest to divide the companies into 3 stages. We see this approach in this startup stages matrix. So there are 3 stages: research and development stage, commercialization stage, and growth stage. Which means that we will later on we will go more deeper into each stage and in each perspective. Right now, I want to just generally describe how this matrix work. So research and development phase is just the beginning of the company, where we test auditory, where our focus is to create the first prototype and sell it to the first customer. Then the second stage, commercialization, this is the stage where we drive sales, we increase our sales, change our product, get more customers, and working quite a lot on with a huge focus on increasing our sales and making the product and bring the product to the market. The growth stage is the stage where we are focusing on making all the processes in the company working, and it's also the stage when we want to go to the new market segment, for example, creating a new product or going to another market, another country, or something else. And there are different perspectives which companies has. So there is a financial perspective, customer perspective, internal business process perspective, and learning and growth perspective. Let's go deeper how this works into details. So as I mentioned before, the first stage of the startup is the research and development phase. So the main the goal of this stage is to create the product which we are able to sell at least to one client. So generally at this stage, we are working a lot with prototyping. We prototype our product or our service. We validate it with potential customers, and we identify what is our first customer needs, and we build all our R&D processes. So we create our product based on the market demands, so based on the customer needs. And having understanding that our target customer wants that list of features, we are at the end of this stage, we go to this customer and we say that we have this product with this list of features, and we try to sell it to the first customer. So ideally, we should get LOI, or we should from our customer, or we should sell the product to our first customer, and the product should be working. So it's stable, and there is core features in this product. Then when we were able to, when we sold this product to the first customer, we are starting the commercialization phase. So we right now understand that this product is needed to the market. There is at least one customer who needs it and who uses this. And but still we need more customers, and our goal is to grow our sales. The key problem and the key challenge which we are trying to solve at this commercialization stage is that typically our first customer and the second customer and the third customer, they have totally different needs, and we need to sell it not only to the one client, we need to sell it to hundreds of thousands of clients across the world, and each customer has different needs, and we need to adapt our product, which we already have, to make it customized for all our clients. I would even say that to make a standard of our product, so to make all the features standardized in the way that it can be used by all our clients, and we are able to integrate our product to all the processes which our clients has. So we constantly work with the clients, with their demands, and we enhance our product all the time. Also, we work with enhancement of our organization processes and build our teams who are able to work with different clients, with different pieces of the products. And we try to build a company at this stage. So ideally, at the end of this stage, companies have well-established sales, well-established R&D department, and there is a tight connection between both of them, and we are able to create the product which is really serves the market demands. Then at the end we go to the growth stage, and the goal of this stage is to focus on enhancing the organization processes, to make them scalable, to provide possibility for company to scale, to sustain, to be able to grow further. So we are focusing on making everything working in the company, and after that we are able to go to the new market. For example, we are building the portfolio of our products. Let's say we had the first product, and we want to build a new product for a little bit different segment, or we want to go to another country. So this is how this works. So the key idea here is that at all of these stages, companies has totally different goals. Then we have perspectives. There is an approach called a balanced scorecard, which is this is quite old school technology, and used mostly in the enterprise companies. But for example, for us as a company, we were able to get understanding of how to connect different departments, different people inside of our organization. How this works. So all companies have different stages and different goals. But inside of those stages, we have different perspectives. For example, we have financial perspective, which means how our stakeholders, so which financial goals we want to reach. For example, we want to grow our sales to, for example, to $10 million. Then we think from the customer perspective to make our customers to pay us $10 million per year. Which problem we should solve and how many customers do we need. Then we go to the internal business process perspective. If we understand which customer problems and how we can solve them, then we need to provide possibilities to our team to be able to create this process which would serve, which will solve the problem of our customers. For example, we need to establish R&D department, or we need to establish marketing department, and build exact things to be able to, and as a result, to build exact features inside of our product to be able to solve the customer problems. And then there is a learning and growth perspective, which mostly about building a team and people. We are trying to solve the following problem. What we should give to our people inside of our organization for them to be able to build this process which we need to solve the problems for our customers. And for us, as key stakeholders of the companies, to be able to reach the financial goals of the company. So this approach is able to connect different departments, different people together on different levels. So why? In my vision, that for example, we have R&D department, and inside of R&D department, people are really focused to create, to improve the R&D process, to improve the product. But in sales department, people are, or marketing department, people are focused on creating better sales, creating better marketing, and collaborating with the clients. And they need a connection together. And if we align all of this together, that would work. There is an example how this works. Let's take a taxi service startup, which is a quite simple example. As soon as most of us are using taxi, and we know how this works. Let's say the company with a taxi service is a taxi service startup, and they have a financial perspective to increase revenue. For example, the company has a goal. If we want to increase the revenue, meaning that we want to increase amount of rides. How we are able to solve the problem of increasing amount of rides? In terms of the customer perspective, customer wants to the cars always to be available. The second point is that customer wants to be able to find a car quickly in a few clicks in a mobile application. The third point is that customer wants to have a good car quality, a good quality of the cars, to feel a comfort when they are moving from point A to point B. How to provide these possibilities for this company? We have internal business process perspective. To increase cars availability, we need to hire more drivers. To improve UX while finding a car, we need to improve mobile app. To improve cars quality, we need to improve cars quality selection process. In terms of the people and the learning growth perspective, we need to improve our recruiting capabilities. We need to improve IT teams capabilities, and we need to hire specific people who will drive the process of cars quality selection. So this is how this works. Right now, let's put all of this together, and here is the general startup matrix, how we align a different perspective for different stages of the startup together. So we have the stage research and product development phase, we have commercialization phase, and we have a growth phase. And we have 4 different perspectives: financial, customer, internal, business process, and learning and growth perspective. At the research and product development phase, our financial perspective is to find funding. To find the funding, we need to prove for our investors market demand. And to prove the market demand, we need to focus our internal process so we need to focus our R&D department to build a product which would be focusing the market demands. So we need to combine R&D and marketing together to create the product, the prototype of the product, or something, or just make a research which would be able to test and validate, and our customers, potential customers or existing customers, would be able to say that we like this product, and at the end we would be able to find an investment as soon as we'll be able to prove the product potential. The second stage, the commercialization stage, we have a totally different picture here, and our financial goals is to increase sales. So we already have funding, we already have product, we already have, let's say, first customer, but we need to grow our sales. And our customer goal is to increase our customer base. So we are working with different marketing activities, and that's the main focus. In terms of the internal business perspective, we already have the product. Our goal is to improve this product and improve general delivery processes to make the fast delivery, make quality of delivery in time, and to make sure that the new features we deliver to the market, they are matching the customer expectation. And in general, we are working on a different already level. So we are focused on building a business, so scaling of the company. For sure, we need more people. And in terms of learning and growth perspective, we need to improve our recruitment capabilities and generally to improve the expertise and level of our people. The third stage is the growth stage. In terms of our financial goals here is typically also increase our sales. But in terms of the customers, we are focused on finding the new market segment or expanding our company to the new market. And which affects on our R&D and the internal business process perspective, that we are creating something new and trying to find out how to combine a new market segment with our existing product. And we also are focused on enhancing the existing processes to be able to keep the existing business and grow the new units in our business. For sure, in terms of learning and growth perspective, as soon as we already have much more people, we are focused on keeping existing people and talents inside of the company and attracting new people in the company, and making our team and people satisfied. That's the list of sources which I was using to create this webinar, today I shared my experience, which I saw over the last 10 years of how different companies succeeded and how my company and my clients' companies were evolving during the years, and how they've been working on different challenges during the stages. I hope this information will be helpful. Feel free to contact us if you will have any questions. Maria, do we have any questions in the chat?
No, we didn't have any live questions. Yeah, I think our viewers are really welcome to contact us via email.
Okay, then thank you everybody for attention. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for your presentation.